Hello, my name's Michael Conneely, and this video is about Mula Nakshatra. Mula is the 19th lunar sign in the 27-sign lunar zodiac of Vedic astrology that is so beautiful and powerful, so supremely declarative, so beneficial for our understanding of ourselves. Being lunar signs, they accurately depict our emotional self and our consciousness arising therefrom. And so as such perception is like a gateway to more enlightened living. I teach a Nakshatra course, www.nakshatraadvancecourse.com. And the teaching's ever so careful, and basically we focus on two charts, yours and mine, so our discussion is genuine and caring, except that when there's a nakshatra where neither of us have a planet, you can bring in a family member or a celebrity. And so basically, as I said, Mula is the 19th nakshatra, and it is quite a confrontative energy. The ruling deity of Mula is Niriti, the goddess of death and destruction. She's like, well, I feel anyway, like a sort of quite primitive shamanic figure that is very confrontative, that holds us to our truth. So basically it's the first nakshatra of Vedic Sagittarius, and so it arises out of the sign before, Vedic Scorpio. So Scorpio is all about sort of intrigue and fraught emotions and so forth, and then you move into Mula across the Gandanta zone, which I've described in other videos, a very difficult crossing between these two signs. And the goddess of death and destruction says, stop all that nonsense. What matters? And the difficulty is that negatively, Mula people can be horribly confrontative. But it's for spiritual enlightenment. In the centre of Mula, it's actually aligned to the centre of our galaxy, which the ancient Vedic sages intuited as a very special source of spiritual energy. That's what Mula is. A few facts and figures. So, yes, the ruling planet of Mula is Ketu, the south node. So for each of the three Gandanta zones, the ruling planet of the next nakshatra arising out of the void of the Gandanta zone is Ketu. And so anyone who, has a planet, especially sun or moon or ascendant in a Ketu-ruled nakshatra, knows that this reality isn't just the end of the story. It's not all materialistic, that there's a supreme spiritual energy and purpose that is the true reality that lies beyond and that lies within. And so Mula people are passionate truth seekers. They're investigative, they're researchers. They're very direct and ardent. They're also shrewd and ambitious. But they can feel trapped, and they can feel resentment. They can suffer pain, but for spiritual purpose. And they're prone to extreme reversals of fortune. So the power animal is the male dog, and the symbol is the bunch of roots tied together, getting to the root of the thing. I think you can pick up that's the role of Mula. And so they're sharp nakshatras, dreadful and fierce in their sort of energetic quality. But favourably, they're skillful in persuading people and getting people to serve their goals and objectives, which, if they're spiritual, will be worthwhile. So they can be tactful and clever and fortunate. But I've described how the Mula characteristics can manifest negatively. What else would I say? Well, basically, you get very full notes from me. I give you a wonderful reading list because no author can capture the full glory of the nakshatras, and yet several authors have written wonderful takes on them. And so say you find out that, well, let's say you're a Ruderlangner, how you present in the world, the indicator for that is in Mula, then someone's take on Mula will give such illumination of how the world will perceive you. And that's quite important for getting what you need to get done in the world. And so Mula people undergo tests, they get to the bottom of things, desperate cases calls for desperate remedies. The heavenly basis is in crushing things and breaking things apart, the power to destroy. But of course the dance of Lord Shiva is that he dances things into destruction in order to bring in new reality. You have to destroy, you have to create. That's what incarnation is about. So the spiritual path of Mula involves things like psychotherapy, shamanic work, intense way of living, gaining many different experiences. So I hope I've depicted to you the sort of energy that Mula is. And I hope I've shown, the great value you will experience if you study my Nakshatras course, the huge insight you get. And also remembering how caring the course is and always linked to the possibility of healing and empowerment. So I look forward to you getting in touch. Thank you.